Poor Evie's trying to get the ducks their dinner, and Crystal there is just being adamant that she gets to be first. Oh look, even the guineas are reaching through the fence.
Stop it. Stop. Stop. Stop it.
Crystal's so naughty.
Stop. Finally. No.
This is what happy ducks sound like. You can always tell when the girls found something they really like. Really good place to eat. Because you start hearing this noise. They also do this when you first let them out too, because they're excited and happy to be out and moving. Well, this was my one and only peach that survived the children and dog leash incident. And I'm going to say that it's no good. Maybe next year we'll get some peaches. So the fence is going in. Pretty soon, dogs will be able to run loose without having to have us out here, and the ducks will have a nice big yard. We got the first stretch in. Thank you to Austin. I'm so glad I found him on Facebook. He was a hard-working kid coming out and putting up our fence. There's Chad. Chad, wave hi. Well, Melvin and Tiffany are meeting the new guineas here. I don't think Melvin's very thrilled. These guys are all a couple months old. They're gonna live, I have a dog crate attached to a small coop, so that way they have shelter and a little bit of space other than that little coop. The coop's too small for this mini. We just brought them home. So they'll live here for a week or two, and then we'll release them, and they can free range and take care of bugs and be predator, you know, chase predators. We got one here. Let me zoom in. This little guy here, we're calling him Squinty. Squints his eyes a lot, and honestly, looking at him, I almost wonder if he doesn't have cataracts or something. They threw him in for free because we wanted the others. There, you can see him squinting. Something's not right, but he gets along, or she, we're not sure, gets along with all the other guineas, so I didn't want to leave it behind when all of its friends were leaving, so we took it. Oh, somebody found some straw to play with. I don't think they've ever had straw. They were on shavings. So, these are the new guineas. Soon they'll be full grown, and we won't be able to tell Melvin and Tiffany apart from them, though. Once we release them, everybody's going to look the same. Melvin and one of them is already starting to try and establish a pecking order. And new guineas are funny. They do have a decent amount of space to spread out. It's not huge, but you know, they don't have to be in it for long, just a week or so. But they all seem to either jam into the coop or jam into the crate altogether. At least this way they can establish their pecking order through this, through the crate, so that nobody actually gets hurt before we release them. Well, it's been about an hour and the guineas are starting to settle in. I wanted to give you a different view of their little put-together pen that we made for them. You know, the extra large dog crate with the little coop attached to it. The coop's got like some underneath space and then nesting boxes and an upper space that they can hop up into. And as you can see, they're right next to the duck pen. That's Ferd's area. You can tell he's molting. Look at all the feathers in his pool. But he's being naughty and beating up everybody and being a bully, so he's got his own little separate space. We're figuring out what to do, if we're going to build him a permanent space or what we're doing with him, if we're going to rehome him. And then everybody else. And I'm going to swing over. As you can see, Melvin hasn't been able to leave the sides yet. The side of the New Guineas. Oh, there goes my arm, sorry. And then I'm going to zoom and swing. And you can just see Tiffany there laying on her eggs. I must be getting ready to lay another egg. It's about that time of day. Well, that one's definitely a girl. Only girls make that noise.